So that's actually really, I was curious about that. I wasn't sure if that was an effect you have. That's actually your real 1990s home video camera.
Stay right there, sir.
Stop it, man. That's crazy. No way. That's wild.
Actually, my home videos were recorded on 8mm, just like this. So I don't know. I was actually watching home videos with my parents about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. And I just had that. I'm like, dude, I need to, like, I don't see enough people. Like, there's something about a filter and then something about like actual tape that's so like warm and inviting. And I like it.
So how in the world are you getting that from there onto your iPhone?
Gotcha. There's an RCA right here. Yeah. And I put that into an Elgato, which is like for streaming video games and stuff like that. Directly into a computer, my other Mac, and then just hit record. Yeah.
So is it actually recording to your camera, or is it recording directly to the the computer?
Yeah. So I have a tape in here that I'm recording just as a failsafe, because sometimes things have glitched out. But it's recording straight onto the hard drive for the most part.
Dude, that's crazy. That is so wild. Yeah. Good for you, man. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Actually, I appreciate that. That's pretty wild. I want to go into this next question with a lyric from yours. I thought this was a phenomenal lyric. It says, "Who cares if you're dead if you were never alive?" Yeah, I thought that was such a clever lyric, and it really hit me in the chest. And I want to segue with that lyric, you know, the "Who cares if you're dead if you were never alive," right? Into your story and moving to LA, because you had apparently I heard that you had a pretty big leap of faith story. So I want to hear that.
Okay, so let me restructure that question. Do you want me to explain the lyric first and then jump into it?
No, I thought. I mean, you're more than welcome to, but I was just saying that lyric I think is phenomenal, and saying that you're trying to live, and part of living is taking leaps of faith.
Okay, so that's a great question, by the way. This goes hand in hand with the answer as well. So the thing that was difficult for me about moving to LA and taking the leap of faith was, I mean, music has just always been something that I've done. It's always been a huge part of my life. My mom's an immigrant from the Philippines, and she grew up in poverty, and she always wanted to do music. And when she had me, the opportunity was there. You know, she wanted her kids. And coincidentally, I have 2 siblings, and they're both extremely musically talented. Like, all 3 of us do music, and that's really cool. So I think my mom's very happy about that. Yeah. So that was something that's just always been there. I started, piano lessons when I was like 4. And throughout my life, I have had a very chaotic life and whatnot, and a lot of hardships and a lot of bad decisions. And then there was a certain point when I got things to be stable. When I started teaching music, I had a very fulfilling job that was, consistent, and it started to get a little too nice. That's not a good way to put it.
Comfortable?
Comfortable. One thing that I'm absolutely terrified of is getting comfortable for too long. And that period, that 4 or 5 year stretch, was the most comfortable that I had gotten. And I think the stars kind of aligned perfectly, because that was around the time when I started consistently posting on TikTok. And then all of a sudden people were like saying, I'm a huge, I love your music, I'm a fan and stuff like that, which was mind blowing. Then came the crossroads. Like, I'm in a comfortable place right now. I'm building this business in a small town that I could potentially set myself up to just be comfortable for the rest of my life, and it would work, and I would be happy. For the most part, on paper, this is great. Or I could see what's going on with this whole thing and just like jump out and actually try to pursue this. I'm like, I know I have the work ethic. I have, I can write consistently. How far can I take this? There's a lot less guarantees, and there's, how it goes with like that's the story of like most artists, not even musicians, and you're trying to pursue something like that. Then I was also weighing like, okay, but also we live in a generation with social media where you could be the CEO of your own business. You could build your own business, and that's on you. If you push, like, if you're consistent and you push hard enough and work towards your goal, I'm a big believer in that you're going to be successful eventually. And if you don't give up. And I guess I just kind of put a bet on myself, and I said, I think I can do this. And so I got a place down here, and I just went for it. And who cares if you're dead if you were never alive? Like, getting comfortable, 100%. That just feels like death, I guess. It's so stagnant.